Yo, what's up everybody? This is Kirk Dog here. Got another video of some Halo Infinite gameplay for you. And I also wanted to talk about the elephant in the room for Halo Infinite. Should it or should it not have a Battle Royale game mode? You know, everybody's been talking about it for years. There's so many different Reddit posts about it. And I wanted to give my thoughts on it. My humble opinion, I believe Halo Infinite should have some sort of large-scale mode. Now, whether that be Battle Royale or just be like a 50 versus 50 mode, it needs something. And I'm just speaking as a longtime Halo fan. I love 4v4 and I love big team battle. You know, I can play them for a good amount of time, but even myself, I'll get bored of it. And I think that anybody who's new to the Halo franchise or is coming back after a number of years after having played all these other different games that came out, I don't know if 4v4 or 12v12 big team battle is going to do it. And so with that being said, I do think it needs a large scale mode. But I'm here to talk about Battle Royale. And there's a right way and there's a wrong way to do Battle Royale. Because for every major successful Battle Royale, there's obviously been a few duds. More than a few duds, a lot of duds. So just because you put a Battle Royale game or mode in your game doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be successful. And I think there's a couple of different components and features in each successful Battle Royale that have to be there. And I think Halo would benefit from putting some of these components and features into a Battle Royale mode if they decided to make one. I'm going to go over it, all the different things that I think a Halo Battle Royale would need. And I think that if 343 could put at least the majority of these features into it, and then whatever other features that they may have cooked up in the studio, I think we could be in for one hell of a Battle Royale. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get into what I think a Halo Battle Royale should be like. So the first thing that Halo needs to do is they need to have 100 players in the match. It cannot be 24 players like Big Team Battle. That will be completely lame. Nobody will want to play it. It'll be awful. They must have 100 players or more for it to actually work. Apex has 60 players, but the style of gameplay that's in that game, it works for that one. But with Halo, it's going to need 100 players. Right off the bat, that's the first thing they got to get right. The second thing a Halo Battle Royale will need is a tiered weapon scheme. Common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, loot. They can't just have the Battle Royale with just one BR, one pistol, one assault rifle, one sniper rifle, and just one type of each weapon. Each weapon needs to have a tier system to it. And they did this already with Halo 5 Warzone. Now, of course, Halo 5 Warzone used the rec packs, but while they could take away the rec packs, they could leave the actual tier system that they had there. So they already have basically the blueprints for a good loot pool, because in Halo 5 Warzone, there were battle rifles with different sights. There were assault rifles with different sights and different stats, different attachments on it that made the weapon operate differently. They can do this not only for the UNSC weapons, but also for like the banished weapons as well. And speaking of the loot, when everybody drops into the map, and I think it would be really cool if we dropped in from like the Halo style drop pods, I think that would be awesome. But when we drop into the map, everybody needs to start with the sidekick. Because nobody wants to drop in, have no weapon, and then the first weapon that they get is a plasma pistol. And if you're familiar with Halo, it's going to be very hard to kill anybody with a plasma pistol. Fourth thing, I think Halo should have PvE and PvP elements in the Battle Royale. So you know how Warzone has a bounty system where you have to go out and kill an opposing player? We could have objective systems just like that in Halo Infinite as well, but also maybe in the map there's some high-tiered banished enemies out there that you can get a bounty for as well, and you can go out and kill them. And then whenever you kill these quote-unquote AI bosses that are out in the Battle Royale, they always drop high-tier loot. That'll give it a freshness to it that's not in any other Battle Royales. Also, it would be really neat if they put like some of the Halo mechanics into the Battle Royale as well. So for example, you have a contract or a mission that you have to complete where you hold the all ball for 30 seconds, or you take a flag to this location in the next 2 minutes. They could even tie some of these objectives together to give multi-tiered objectives that unlock some of the best gear in the game. So for example, let's say you get a mission to kill a banished shipmaster somewhere. So you go there, you kill the shipmaster, and then when they die, they drop a weapon ornament. And then you have to take that weapon ornament to like a loot cave somewhere that will open up the loot cave and give you legendary gear. I think that would be really cool. It could tie into the Halo lore, and I think it's something that 343 should at least look into if they are trying to build a battle royale. Next is bullet magnetism and aim assist. We can't go into a battle royale and have the level of bullet magnetism and aim assist that's in Halo MCC. In Halo MCC, it is extremely easy to hit all your shots. It's almost too easy to hit all your shots, if I'm being frank. They need to make sure that there's some aiming and recoil that's in the game. Playing the Halo Infinite beta, all the weapons felt pretty good to me. There's not a ton of bullet magnetism, there's not a ton of aim assist. It really will separate the players by their skill level, and they should just carry that over into the Battle Royale. Now, there's been some complaints from people saying that the aiming feels weird, and 343 will have to adjust some of those things, correct it a little bit, but whatever they do, don't bring it back to where it's at in Halo MCC, where everybody can shoot. It's easy to shoot. Make it a little bit of a skill gap. That will definitely transfer over into a battle royale. Next, they got to do something about the outline system. They can't go into this with this outline system that's in the game currently. It'll just cheapen the battle royale experience, and in my opinion, it cheapens the multiplayer experience too. But it will not work in a battle royale. Players like to be able to stealthily move about the map, be able to rotate into the circle, and there's going to be no way you're going to do that if there's a player who's in the circle with the sniper rifle, seeing you trying to rotate into the circle with this huge neon bright outline. That it just will not work in a battle royale, and they got to get rid of it, or they got to make some serious adjustments to it if they want to have a successful battle royale. Also, they should have some sort of cash system similar to what's in Warzone, Apex Legends, or Fortnite, where you can go to a buy station and get upgrades. You can get like an overshield, you could get invisibility, a grapple hook, thruster pack. Those items will also be on the map anyway. You should be able to find a grapple shot on the map, but give players another way of getting a grapple shot if they don't find one on the map. Don't limit the sandbox, expand the sandbox. The Battle Royale will be the best place for a lot of new players to experience the sandbox for the first time. Don't limit it, expand it. Of course, there should be no motion sensor. There's no Battle Royale that has a motion sensor. Halo should be no different. If they want to have a motion sensor in the game, make it so you have to go to a buy station and get the motion sensor, and it only operates for 30 seconds, like the UAV in Call of Duty. That would be the perfect way for them to do it. Finally, and probably the most controversial piece of a battle royale that Halo needs, is they have to do something about the armor system. I'm not sure that the current armor system, the way that it operates, will work in a battle royale. Because when I think about all the battle royales that I've played, there's always some sort of armor system where everybody doesn't have the same level of armor. That you're rewarded for going out into the map and killing other players, or going to the buy station and you get armor plates, or you get higher tiered armor like in Apex Legends. They could create like a tiered armor system where when you drop into the map, you have common armor, which is ODST armor. Then on the map, there's like uncommon armor, which is Spartan 1 armor. Then there's rare armor like Spartan 2 armor, epic armor, that's Spartan 3 armor, and so on and so forth. Finally, something that they probably won't do, but it'd just be neat if they did, is if the circle closing is actually like parts of the ring falling off or breaking off. I think that would be pretty interesting. I think that would be really cool, but the only issue that would create is if you're stuck in the storm, you're pretty much dead. Now, Warzone does it like that, where if you're in the gas, you can't be in the gas for too long or you're gonna die nearly instantly. So it can work, but that might be a little too taxing for the design team and the graphical system that's in the game, or the engine that's in the game. It's not something that I think that they need to do, but it's something that would just be really cool for them to do and would give a unique spin on a Halo Battle Royale. So basically, those are all my thoughts on the different things that they should put into the Battle Royale. I do believe that if they do one and they do it correctly, it can be one of the best in the world. It'll be able to compete with Fortnite. It'll be able to compete with Apex. It'll be able to compete with Warzone. They just got to do it the right way. I hope if 343 is planning on putting a Battle Royale into the game, that they've put a lot of thought into it. They've had many different iterations for it, that they've tested it, that it's not just something that they're just tacking on because there's a lot of people who are asking for it. It has to be a well thought, well designed Battle Royale experience. Alright y'all, those are all my thoughts on a Halo Infinite Battle Royale. I appreciate you stopping by to watch. Let me know in the comment section what you think about some of my opinions. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree? Do you even think Halo Infinite needs a Battle Royale? Because I know there are some of you out there who feel that way, that it doesn't need one at all. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.